Hello and welcome to the Wayne State University Fall Semester Commencement Ceremony. My name is David Strauss, and as the Dean of Students, it is my privilege and honor to recognize and celebrate our graduating class of 2020. This year has presented all of us with unprecedented challenges, but our students have shown their warrior strength through their perseverance and dedication. This is no small feat, and their achievements are made all the greater by the difficulties and uncertainties they have endured. I believe there's no limit to what our students can accomplish, and today marks the first of many steps they will take towards securing a brighter future for everyone. On behalf of the Dean of Students Office, the Student Senate, and all the student organizations, let me be the first to congratulate each of our students on this momentous occasion, the confirmation and celebration of Wayne State University's class of 2020. I would now like to introduce our Provost and Senior Vice President for Academic Affairs, Lori Lozon-Clabo.
Thank you, Dean Strauss. Congratulations to all of you for reaching this day. In spite of these very unusual circumstances, this is a celebration for the entire university. For over 150 years, Wayne State University has anchored the city of Detroit as an engaged and motivated community of scholars. Wayne State is one of the nation's 50 largest public universities, with Michigan's most diverse student body. Today, nearly 27,000 students from almost every U.S. state and many countries around the world are pursuing degrees at Wayne State. Each one is earning an education at a nationally ranked research university, strengthened by the culture, industry, and the diversity of its urban setting. We believe in the definition of a university as a place where highly motivated people of differing backgrounds and aspirations may pursue both knowledge and personal growth. I know all of you gathered here today have been able to experience all that this great university has to offer. You have grown in knowledge and developed your skills in the fields you have all chosen. You have made us all very proud of you. I know that each of you went through a lot to get to this point, but this moment is not only for you, but also for your families and friends who've made a lot of sacrifices so that you could succeed. There is no such thing as a self-made woman or man. We are all shaped by the influence and examples of everyone around us. Family, friends, faculty, all have helped you get to this day. They are all teachers and mentors in their own way. If a supportive member of your life is with you now, please give them a hug, an air hug, a socially distant elbow bump, or whatever is appropriate to let them know how much you appreciate them. If they're not with you right now, sometime today, give them a call. Let them know how much their support has meant to you. On behalf of the more than 2,600 faculty, academic staff, advisors, the deans of our 13 colleges and schools, and others who have taught you in virtual classrooms, worked with you in labs, guided you in real-world settings, and met with you in their offices, we extend our deepest congratulations. It is now my pleasure to introduce the Honorable Marilyn Kelly, Chair of the university's Board of Governors, who will bring greetings on behalf of the board. Governor Kelly.
Greetings to each of you on this very special day. On behalf of the members of the Board of Governors, it's my pleasure to welcome the graduates of the class of 2020 and give you our deepest and most heartfelt congratulations. This has been a remarkable and challenging year for all of you, and your graduation comes at a time when the world around us is undergoing significant change. But we want your graduation and the tremendous accomplishments you've achieved to get the appropriate recognition they deserve. Commencement is the culmination of big dreams and hopes for the future. You've all worked incredibly hard to reach this moment, and you should be proud, as we are, of your accomplishments. Wayne State is an outstanding institution, and today you join more than 250,000 alumni who call our university their alma mater. Your dedication and commitment have brought you to this moment and have set the path for your future success. We know the warrior spirit runs strong in each of you, and as this past year has proven, it will guide you well in future endeavors. Congratulations from the Board of Governors, and our best wishes to you and to your families on this wonderful milestone.
Now, please welcome Linda Beal, President of the Academic Senate and Professor of Law, who will bring greetings on behalf of the faculty.
Thank you. And greetings to you, our graduates, and your families and friends who have supported you throughout your time here at Wayne. On behalf of the university's entire faculty and academic staff, some of whom are participating in this virtual commencement and some who could not be here, we all heartily congratulate you on your graduation today, an especially significant milestone in this year of difficulties caused by the global pandemic. You have succeeded through your studies and your research with excellent faculty in your field and with the support of our academic staff, all of whom have invested in your success, both here at the university and in your future life. We hope that you will continue your pursuit of learning, and we look forward to hearing about your next endeavors, your adventures in discovery, and in engaging with the world around you. Please keep in touch with us. You can tweet us, Facebook us, email us, call us. We are eager to know what you are doing in your life. Those messages from our former students gladden our hearts, and they make even the toughest days brighter. So once again, congratulations. I and all the faculty who have worked with you in your studies here applaud you, and we wish you success in all that you do. Thank you.
It is now with distinct pleasure that I introduce Wayne State's 12th president, Dr. M. Roy Wilson.
Thank you, Dean Strauss. Greetings, graduates, and congratulations. If we were all in the Fox Theater right now, as we would have preferred, you would have seen the room crowded with all the people so happy to celebrate your success. Parents, siblings, spouses, children, professors, and advisors. So until we can offer you that in-person experience, you have to imagine those crowds smiling and cheering for you now. We are so very proud of you, and it is my honor and privilege to share this moment with you. The class of 2020 will forever hold a special place in Wayne State's history. You've weathered unprecedented challenges over the past 9 months because of this pandemic that has altered life as we know it. More than perhaps any other graduating class in our 152-year history, you have proven yourselves as warriors, strong, persistent, creative, adaptable, courageous, and kind. You understand better than perhaps any generation in a very long time how the unpredictable can suddenly rear up and change our lives. Many of you grew up in a post-9/11 world when you might have turned on the morning news to see planes crashing into skyscrapers. You survived multiple recessions. You have reckoned with a deadly virus that swept the globe and took hundreds of thousands of lives. You have borne witness to a national awakening to the systemic racism that still plagues this country. The class of 2020 has endured all this trauma. But you didn't just endure. Many of you have thrived, finding an inner calling to become social justice activists or healthcare heroes, or simply more thoughtful, better informed neighbors and citizens in your communities. The world is unpredictable, Life is unpredictable. This will never change. You, however, have changed. I wonder if you realize just how much you've changed since you first arrived on this campus. You are better equipped to face that world and thrive and make it a better place because of your time here at Wayne State University. You've learned from the finest faculty who have stretched your intellects and challenged you to push yourself further than you ever have before. You've worked incredibly hard to the point of exhaustion. And by living and learning in the heart of Detroit, you have learned what it means to be a compassionate and engaged member of your community. Industry, intelligence, integrity. These are the words engraved in the Wayne State University seal, and those are the gifts you carry with you as you enter the next chapter of your lives. It may be hard to see in such dark times, but even now, incredible opportunities will present themselves. And because of your time at Wayne State, you are ready to take advantage of them. Louis Pasteur once observed, "Chance favors the prepared mind." Each of you is prepared for whatever life may bring, and for this reason, I am confident for our shared future in America. Congratulations once again, class of 2020. You are warriors in name and spirit, and I wish you nothing but the very best of life.
Thank you, President Wilson. Now we begin the traditional part of the ceremony, the formal acknowledgement of the candidates for degrees and the conferring of those degrees. I would like to ask Provost Clabo to join us to present the candidates.
Mr. President, over 3,100 students were eligible and applied to graduate during the 2020 spring, summer, and fall semesters from our 13 schools and colleges. These candidates will now be acknowledged for their degrees by the Dean. From the School of Social Work, the master and bachelor degree candidates will be presented by Dean Cheryl Kubiak. Dean Kubiak.
Mr. President, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the School of Social Work, I have the honor to acknowledge these candidates for the degrees as listed in the Commencement program book.
Ladies and gentlemen, now the most solemn moment of commencement as the President confers the degrees. Mr. President.
The authority to confer each of these degrees is vested in the Board of Governors of Wayne State University by the people of the state of Michigan under the Constitution of the state. This authority is delegated to the President by the Board. Each of these degrees is granted on the recommendation of the faculty of the university. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors and upon the recommendation of the respective faculties, I do hereby confer upon you the degree for which the faculties have recommended you, and I admit you to all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities of that degree. Congratulations.
Thank you, President Wilson. For all those who are with us today, please join me in congratulating all of the graduates for their efforts and accomplishments. Back to you, Dean Strauss.
Thank you, Provost Clabo. I would now like to welcome Dean Kubiak back to address the graduates from the School of Social Work and to introduce their speakers.
I would first like to say congratulations. Today is a momentous occasion for you, our 2020 graduates. You have overcome many personal obstacles and a pandemic to get where you are today. Although you are not walking across the stage today, we recognize and celebrate you. Many have walked along your side during this academic journey, so we also celebrate them today. All of the family, friends, faculty, and staff that have supported you. Today may be filled with many emotions, from elation at not having to write yet another term paper, to sadness over the loss of a traditional graduation ceremony. Whatever those emotions are, please know that our warmest wishes are with you today as you mark this significant accomplishment. You enter the world of social work during difficult and uncertain times. Many in our community are struggling. You are needed now more than ever, and I have no doubt that you, as social workers from Wayne State, will be a major force in re-envisioning our community and how we respond to those who have been forgotten. It fills me with such pride and joy to see many of you, our students, already involved in advocating for justice and supporting those in need. You have been well trained by our faculty and community field instructors. You are ready. I know you are prepared to be strong advocates for change. You have the support and solidarity of the nearly 13,000 Wayne State University social work alumni from across the nation. I encourage you to update your contact information on the Wayne State alumni website so that you can stay in touch, be involved, and utilize the strength of your warrior roots. In the upcoming months, you'll hear of a new opportunity to stay connected, our Social Work Licensure Mentorship Program. It pairs recent alumni who have yet to pass the licensure exam with those who have. It's meant to support our graduates on the next step in their careers. Please be well and stay safe, and remember to take care of yourself during these stressful times. Congratulations, graduates. It is now my pleasure to introduce Lisa Gordon. Lisa is graduating with a Master's of Social Work in the clinical track with a focus on cognitive behavioral therapy. Her interests include substance abuse and mental health disorders, harm reduction, trauma, the foster care system, and she is currently working on a certification to become an alcohol and drug counselor. Lisa's professional work experiences include ownership of Team U Consulting, a career and personal development firm with a background of over 15 years in workforce development, nonprofits, program management, training, and coaching. A Detroit native, Lisa completed her undergrad degree in marketing at Michigan State University. She is a recipient of the James Lay Endowed Scholarship and a member of Wayne State's Phi Alpha Honor Society. She has a cumulative GPA of 3.97. Lisa frequently volunteers in community-based mentoring programs and is a member of the Detroit chapter of the National Alliances for the Mentally Ill. She is blessed to be the mother of two amazing warrior sons, Michael and Andre. Please welcome Lisa Gordon.
First, I'd like to thank our Dean, Cheryl Kubiak, the amazing faculty and staff, and for the honor to be standing here today. Here in this virtual space commemorating the completion of our graduate school program, I am reminded of our journey. For this group, it has been one of grit and determination. Our path has been an unforgettable one, filled with lectures, research papers, and my favorites, process recordings and group projects. As a code of ethics has been downloaded into our very DNA as a guiding premise of our practice, we plan, organize communities, counsel, and endure clinical notes, as evidenced by our body language and glazing eye contact. Our effect has been appropriate. Learning the depth of Freud's psychodynamic theory, the stages of Erikson's psychosocial development theory, and understanding the interdependency of roles through systems theory, we have persevered. And even through an unwelcome pandemic, testing our sense of continuity, bringing on the literal upheaval of life as we have known it, we persevered. During a time when equity is not the norm, our work is not for the faint of heart or for those that just want a paycheck, for real. We are needed to provide treatment with empathy, pursue systemic change, advocate, and transform policies with fierceness and accuracy. We are needed to unite and empower. often a thankless job. We may not wear capes or possess vibranium, but our strength lies in our unwavering commitment to our clients, one another, and ourselves. You know, when I first started in this program, some people tried to convince me that I was making a mistake, warning me of the overwork and underpay, the breaking point where they threw in the towel because it became too much. I will not stand here and say that our journey will be an easy one. No, it will not. But in the words of the greatest boxer to never exist, Rocky Balboa, going in one more round when you don't think you can, that's what makes all the difference in your life and in our work, in the lives of everyone we touch. As we press forward, remember your why you signed up in the first place. Tell yourself, there is no quit in me. I was born for this. I am capable and smart. I know who I am. I'm ready. Why? Because oftentimes we are the pillar to those who would otherwise fall. We are the ear when everyone else has left. We are the voice when everyone else says, shut up. We are the path to peace, to a future, to change, to recovery, to family, to life. As the late Honorable Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg said, fight for the things you care about, but do it in a way that will lead others to join you. We are a movement, warrior strong. Congratulations, class of 2020. We did it.
It is now my pleasure to introduce Lawrence Robinson Jr., who will offer congratulations on behalf of the School of Social Work.
Congratulations, class of 2020 graduates. Wow, this time moved fast, and today we commend you on your time well spent. My name is Lawrence Robinson, and I currently serve as one of the academic advisors for the MSW program. On behalf of the Office of Admissions and Student Support Services and the Office of Field Education, I would like to say thank you for choosing Wayne State for your school social work training. You have selected a profession that provides you with the ability to change the world, and I, for one, am excited to see all that you will accomplish. So thank you for persevering and being diligent and patient in your pursuit of academic excellence. You have stayed the course and you have endured. You have sacrificed to get to where you are today, and I am proud to call you a social work warrior alum. You are valued, especially in today's turbulent times. Your determination and advocacy for social justice are exactly what our community needs on the front lines. And you are qualified to get the job done because you've proven yourself to be warrior strong. Again, congratulations to you, our graduates, and all of those who have supported you along your journey.
Thank you. Congratulations, graduates. Go ahead and cheer. Good job. And now, I would like to introduce Peter Caborn, Associate Vice President for Alumni Relations and Advancement Services and Executive Director of the Wayne State University Alumni Association, to welcome the university's newest alumni. Please welcome Mr. Caborn.
Congratulations, graduates. You arrived at Wayne State as students, but you leave as so much more. You're powerful examples of success. You've demonstrated that with grit, opportunity, and ambition, anything is possible. When the world drastically changed this year, you were nimble, flexible, you pivoted, and you stayed focused to the finish. It was no easy feat, and that makes reaching this point of graduation even more significant. As you move your tassel from student to a graduate of the class of 2020, you also move into the Wayne State alumni community, and we are honored to have you. You now join more than 283,000 people who've also succeeded and continue to succeed. There are Wayne State alumni in every corner of Detroit, in every part of Michigan, all across the country, and all around the world. No matter where your journey takes you, you will find a Wayne State connection. We also hope that you will stay connected with us. We offer many programs and opportunities for our alumni, including ways to give back. Perhaps you're interested in mentoring students who are following in your footsteps or connecting with alumni in your career field. The Alumni Association offers this and much more. And we want to know what you're doing too. So please share your accomplishments and your updates with us as you achieve milestones throughout your journey. Keep in touch with us and view everything that we have to offer you via our website at alumni.wayne.edu. On behalf of the Alumni Association, congratulations again on your accomplishments. We can't wait to see what you do next.
Thank you, Mr. Caborn. Thank you, parents, families, friends, and most of all, graduates, for joining us in this wonderful celebration. And once again, congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations to our BSW graduates. Claire Herms, Charnette Bridges, Nicole Raleigh, Samuel Winsley, Renee Biasi, Melissa Singer, Paul Chase, Shaw Anthony, LaShawn Smith, Tanisha Gaither, Keonaya Cawley, Rochelle DePlanty, Benjamin Isaac, Brianna Carpenter, Ariana Robinson, Mary Herrick, Martina Ward, Deborah Smith. Congratulations to our MSW graduates. Naquan Arnold, Kimberly Balls, Taylor Bennett, Madeline Burke, Jayla Caver, Alexis Daniel, Lauren Deschamps, Victoria Esquire, Devin France, Lisa Gordon, Danielle Hale, Andrea Harmon Walker, Sarah Lawson, Amanda Lesnick, Kyle Manikas, Janae McEwen, Michaela Munzi, Luciana Rosa de Oliveira, Jacqueline Petrella, Isabel Rodriguez, Tamika Slaughter, Catherine Wright, Monique Yelder. Congratulations to our certificate program graduates. Graduate Certificate in Alcohol and Drug Abuse Studies, Madeline Burke, Jerry Copeland, Kathleen Hartwell King, Dale Lewis. Graduate Certificate in Gerontology, Kayla Brynyard. Congratulations to our Doctorate in Social Work graduate, Alexandra Mary Schmayman.